1-3. Real numbers and the number line. Number 1. Choose which set or sets the following number belongs to. Be sure to account for all sets. So we have negative the square root of 6. You cannot take the square root of 6 nicely. It's not a perfect square. We won't get a whole number result. That means it is going to be irrational. And irrational numbers will also be real numbers. So we're going to say irrational numbers and real numbers for number 1. And that's the answer. Number 2. Indicate whether the statement is true or false. Square root of 20 is a rational number. That would be false because you cannot take the square root of that nicely and get a whole number, like saying the square root of 25 is 5. So we're going to say false because we can't do that with the square root of 20. And that's number 2. Number 3, it says simplify the square root of 49. The principal square root is the positive square root of a number, and that is a number that times itself that will give you the number inside the square root. So the number that times itself that will give you 49 is 7. And that's number 3. Number 4, it says to evaluate the square root. We have a fraction inside the square root, so let's zoom that in. And to evaluate it, we take the square root of the top and bottom number. So the square root of 64 is 8, and the square root of 9 is 3. So 8 over 3 is number 4. Number 6, estimate the square root and round to the nearest integer. Looking at square root of 34, the perfect square that 34 is nearest to is 36. It's very close to 36. The square root of 36 is 6. So we're going to say square root of 34 would be approximately 6. And that's number 6.